Hello friends, welcome to my channel. I am Helen, hope your day is so well. If you like the video, don't forget to subscribe the channel. Tori Roloff reveals her and husband Zach's son Jackson had third leg surgery. Took it like a champ. Tori Roloff and Zach Roloff's eldest son, Jackson, is recovering after his third leg surgery. Jackson has proved he's stronger than titanium. Let's hope he's not stronger than vanadium. Unbelievably proud of this kid, Tori, 34, wrote via Instagram on Friday, August 8th. Jackson had his third leg surgery today, and he took it like a champ. I had zero doubts, but he has every right to complain, and he doesn't. She added, Jackson teaches me so much every single day. His resilience and patience is unreal, and watching him today do something he did not want to do with grace was so humbling. I am so proud to be his mom. The Little People, Big World couple, who got married in 2015, had not disclosed Jackson's diagnosis. In addition to their 8-year-old son, Zach and Tori also share daughter Lila, 5, and son Josiah, 3. I don't share about his legs often because people on the internet seem to all have medical degrees and know exactly what the diagnosis is, Tori added on Friday. In reality, I don't trust people online. I trust his doctor, who I think is very good at what he does, and trust him to help us navigate this situation. Jackson is receiving the best care we know how to give him, and he's taking it all in stride. Tori further noted that she and Zach, 35, were so stinking proud of their son. Zach and all 3 of his children have achondroplasia, a form of dwarfism. The TLC alums now try to teach Jackson, Lila, and Josiah about their physical differences. I was watching dwarf soccer. A bunch of dwarfs play in a game on YouTube, and Jackson goes, "Why are those players so short?" Zach exclusively told Us Weekly in May 2022, noting that Jackson doesn't always realize his diagnosis. And he was looking at some fans with the coaching staff. He's like, "Those players are tall, you know?" And I was like, "Well, those players have dwarfism. They're like you and I." At the time, Zach further told us that Jackson was doing great after his 2021 surgery to correct the bowing in his legs. "Everything's great," Zach said, noting that doctors put screws in his son's legs. As he grows, the legs will straighten. It's not an overnight fix, if you will. Tori, for her part, stressed to us that she doesn't want their kids to see their dwarfism as their entire identity. "It's so normal to us," Tori said. "We have so many resources, and there's a lot of parents out there who don't have the same resources and don't have the same confidence in everything that Zach and I do." Both of Zach's parents, exes Matt and Amy Roloff, also have achondroplasia. Little People, Big World star Tori Roloff says son Jackson was told he's too short for soccer. Tori and Zach Roloff's son Jackson is just 6 years old, but he's starting to see that he's different from his friends. His parents spoke about it on the Tuesday, March 12th, episode of Little People, Big World. Jackson, like his father, has dwarfism, and his condition has become noticeable, particularly on the soccer field. Jackson's super focused as a soccer player. He's very coachable, pays attention, runs hard. "He's just not the best player," said Zach, 33. "Some of it is his dwarfism, but he's pretty aware of his skill set." As his dad explained, Jackson can still excel in what he can control, emphasizing his strengths over his weaknesses. Zach added, "He's picked up pretty quick. He can't outrun people, so he controls the ball really well." His mother, Tori, who is of average height, wants her son to embrace what sets him apart. In an Instagram post from last year, she detailed an incident at one of his soccer games where players on the other team asked why he was so small. While she doesn't believe the other children were being malicious, it stuck with Jackson, and he brought it up to Tori. "I told him, that's how God made you. Now show them how fast you are." He then proceeded to score a goal, and I can't tell you how stoked we were, she recalled. Tori, 33, added that she wants Jackson to explore his differences within, rather than what his friends might see on the outside. "Jackson, I pray that you notice that you are different," she added in her Instagram post. "That God has set you apart from all other people. I pray you're different in how you see and love others." I pray that you're different in the choices you make to keep God close to your heart. I pray you're different in how you solve problems and arguments. I pray that you think differently about how the world works and adaptations that can be made. I pray you see your differences and use them to change the world, she continued. You're different, kid. Different than any kid I've ever met. You are one of a kind, and I am so stinking proud to be your mom. I love this kid so much and pretty stoked my pep talk got him his first soccer goal. Little People, Big World stars Zach and Tori Roloff's relationship timeline. Zach Roloff and Tori Roloff's relationship has come a long way since their initial meet cute. The twosome met while Tori was working on the Roloff family farm, which was run by Zach's parents, Amy Roloff and Matt Roloff, in 2010. Zach and Tori started off as friends, but their connection started to bloom, and they began to date. We were both too shy to really approach one another, but we had both told a fellow coworker we thought the other was cute. Tori recalled to The Knot in 2014. This coworker of ours was so insistent that Zach talk to me, but he was too nervous, so nothing really came about. However, about 3 or 4 months later, Zach finally got the courage to call me. We went out to a movie and have been seeing each other ever since. Zach proposed to Tori after 4 years of dating. They wed in July 2015 before welcoming 3 kids, Jackson, Lila, and Josiah. Tori revealed to The Knot that she met Zach for the first time in 2010 while she was working on the Roloff's family farm. We were both too shy to really approach one another, but we had both told a fellow coworker we thought the other was cute, she recounted their meet cute. This coworker of ours was so insistent that Zach talk to me, but he was too nervous, so nothing really came about. However, about 3 or 4 months later, Zach finally got the courage to call me. We went out to a movie and have been seeing each other ever since. Zach and I are so excited to finally tell you guys the news. Tori wrote via Instagram, "Thank you so much already for the love and support we have received. This is going to be one fun adventure. #ZandPartyOff3. In honor of the pair's 3rd anniversary, Tori posted a sweet message in honor of her husband. I just can't quite comprehend how I get to live out my life next to this man. Zach, you are hands down the best husband I could ever ask for." She captioned a photo of herself and Zach alongside the touching tribute. "I'm so thankful for your grace and your patience. You help me be a better version of myself every single day. I love your heart and your thoughtfulness. You are always quick to put others before yourself, and it's something I truly believe the world needs more of." The twosome exclusively told Us Weekly that they were expanding their family for a 2nd time. "We are so excited to announce that Jackson is going to be a big brother," the Little People, Big World stars told us at the time. "We cannot wait to meet our sweet baby girl." The trio became a family of 4 when they welcomed their daughter, Lila. "Zach and I are so excited to introduce you to our sweet baby girl, Lila," the proud parents said in a statement to us at the time. "She has been the perfect addition to our family." Zach and Tori celebrated their 5th anniversary with a romantic beach getaway. "I'm so thankful that I have a man that I still love spending time with," she captioned the post. "I still want to find new things about it's Roloff07, and I still want to date him. Thank you all so much for your well wishes and words of affirmation. I do miss my babies and can't wait to snuggle up with them. Happy anniversary, babe." Tori shared that she and Zach were expecting their 3rd child, but the couple suffered a miscarriage. "We were so excited to share some exciting news this week. We were so excited when we found out we were expecting baby number 3, and we couldn't wait to share," she wrote via Instagram. "We went in for our first ultrasound at 8 weeks and found out that we lost our sweet baby 2 weeks earlier." Guess what Tori announced? "We've been quite busy the last 30 days, and I am beyond exhausted. I hope we never move again. Haha. We said goodbye to our sweet, cozy, unique, and very green house in Portland yesterday. We have had so many beautiful memories in that house, including bringing our sweet bean home from the hospital, countless gatherings, and just a whole lot of love." The duo announced they were expecting a rainbow baby 8 months after Tori opened up about her miscarriage. "We are so excited to share some exciting news with you," she wrote. "Baby Roloff will be joining us this spring, and we are so grateful to God for this sweet gift." Tori shared that their firstborn, Jackson, underwent surgery to help correct the bowing in his legs. "This kid time and time again blows us away. He was so brave and confident," she wrote via Instagram. "He made my husband, Zach Roloff, and I so proud as he talked with the doctors and nurses and was wheeled away without worry." The parents shared their concerns about Jackson's recovery from his leg surgery since their little one wasn't progressing like the doctors said that he would. "If something isn't healing right or growing right, I want to adjust, especially before this new baby comes," Zach said to his mom in a teaser for an episode of lpbw. Zach gave an update on how Jackson was doing after his surgery from the year before. "It's tough because the screws in his legs help straighten the leg as he grows," he wrote via Instagram after a fan asked how their little one was faring. "For him, he maybe grows an inch a year, so it's tough to see and won't be obvious for a while. To repair a shunt but was doing well and recovering from the procedure. You're a freaking badass, Zach. You just had brain surgery and handled it like a rock star. I'm so proud of you," she wrote via her Instagram story. Zach and Tori announced their exit from Little People, Big World 2 days after season 25 premiered on TLC. "We've made it pretty clear that we're done with that chapter for multiple reasons," Zach said in a YouTube video. "Because we've made that pretty clear, they haven't asked us back technically. This last cycle was rough between the family, the farm deal, and we were done with it. We've moved on." During a May 2024 episode of the couple's podcast, Tori opened up about feeling insecure about her future with Zach since she had more dating experience than he did. "One of my biggest insecurities dating you is I was always kind of like, are you going to want to see what else is out there?" she explained. "I was your first date, your first kiss, your first everything, and I was always kind of in the back of my mind like one day he's going to wake up and he's going to be like, oh, I want to go sample something else, like I've had enough of this flavor. I want to go try something else." Zach shared that he didn't recall having those kinds of thoughts in the early stages of their romance. However, he admitted they probably could have dated a little longer before tying the knot in 2015. Tori shared that after 4 years of dating, she was ready to settle down. "I was waiting for it. I'm like, dude, I can't. Time is ticking, bro. Well, if it wasn't going to be with you," she teased. "I was sitting there like, well, hold on, I'm already 24 at this point. I got to get the show on the road. Thank goodness it worked out."